/part problem, with me never being too clear on which. "And where's Sophia for you to be calling on her behalf?" I asked, trying to place the woman's accent and gauge whether she was lying. The home security system central keypad was in front of me. Another minute, and this job would be completed except for my money. Money from my client, who was also this guy's neighbor. No cup of sugar, just a dose of scorpion venom, served up. Like I said, competition on steroids. "Miami?" the woman on the phone replied. Some sick coincidence that I was already in South Florida? Or was Sophia up to her usual tricks? "Bullshit," I hissed. "She's in London." Remembered feeling the inside of her hand aboard the eye while staring out over the Thames. We were playing tourists and lovers that day. Some welcome downtime while traipsing across Europe, and a fitting reward after getting my revenge on. "No, sir, she's in America. I just saw her this morning when I was cleaning. She said she needs you to come quick." "Okay," I mumbled as I wiped the codes showing my entrance and soon-to-be exit from the security system memory and took my leave. "And what else?" "And that you'd reward me for delivering this message." Greed. Now that was real. Guess I was starting to believe this woman who'd called me. "What's your price?" I asked as I slipped into the darkness, where I felt most comfortable. 2. After agreeing to get her family into the country from the Philippines, the cleaning lady who called for Sophia provided me with the details I needed. Then I had to offer up another $10,000 to get some rather unique information from her. In the end, the conclusion was the same. Sophia was in a world of shit. So with short notice and scant recon, I'd come to Coral Gables, preparing to do something foolish. Things like this usually took twice as long for which to prepare. Can't say I didn't like a challenge, but lives could be on the line if I miscalculated this, including mine. The sun beamed through the front window of the van as I checked my watch and adjusted my uniform. "Your country appreciates your cooperation," I recited all official-like, a final time before the three of us exited the repair van. Yeah, no problem. We got it. Anything to help bring down terrorists," the burly Cubano in the driver's seat grunted. It was as if his hard hat were 2 sizes too small for his head. "Sir, I never said these gentlemen were terrorists. This is only an intelligence-gathering mission," I corrected him, "and we're trusting you to keep quiet about anything you witnessed today. But if your bosses give you any grief, just call the number for the State Department on the card I gave you." In case one of them had called the dummy number with the DC area code already, I'd left a pre-recorded message that sounded authentic and mysterious. "Probably gonna plant some bugs like on Mission Impossible, ain't ya? Shit. Bosses should give us both promotions, or maybe new black Dodges," the tall, lanky Haitian kid who was the apprentice joked. I'd been listening to him brag for the last half hour about his test scores in electronics school, and about the same black Dodge Charger he wanted so badly. Hated going this route. One thing I never did was pose as a Fed. To do so was to paint a shiny Red Bull's eye on oneself. There was no time to do this all nice and tidy. I was just lucky my idea of an official badge and ID fooled my newly drafted co-workers. I preferred working through intermediaries like them, but was putting myself directly in harm's way for Sophia. Sophia. A unique relationship in my unusual life I had with her. But I had to focus on what was before me, not the past we may or may not have had. "Let's go. I'm sure they're waiting on us," I said as I slammed the door on the imprisoned memory of Jason North once again, and slid open the door to the van to the light of day. The three of us, the driver, Alonzo the kid, Jeff, and I, grabbed our equipment and went on our call for a rush repair order on a satellite TV outage. Today had to be the day. That's why I shut down their satellite feed last night, while everyone slept. Just off Old Dixie Highway and near the University of Miami, we buzzed the front door to the unassuming ceramic-roofed compound, shrouded in palm trees. The plaque on the front of the secure facility and the colorful flag, flying overhead, identified the place as a consulate for one of those tiny Middle Eastern nations, the ones with more money than they have people, and where they import staff from third-world countries to service their needs, no matter how basic or base they might be. After buzzing in and posing for the camera, the three of us were met by 2 suited men who looked like they were sumo wrestlers crammed into Hugo Boss tablecloths. They proceeded to inspect our identification badges with intense scrutiny, then cross-checked the names against the approved list. After that, we were frisked and patted down. Lucky for me, they were only feeling for something that could be a weapon.